in my never-ending quest to find the world's lightest gear known to man. It's brought me to Montbell's Plasma 1000 down jacket. Does this jacket live up to the hype and the honor to be named the world's lightest down jacket? During my 12-month journey with this jacket, I'll give you my perspective, we'll break down the specs and everything else that you need to know about this jacket, and also how it compares to some of the other industry-leading ultralight jackets, like the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer and Patagonia's Micro Puff hoodie. Welcome back, hikers, to Follow Bigfoot, where knowledge is our niche to hike in the outdoors. If you're new to the channel, consider sticking around for a while. Subscribe, hang out. We cover everything and anything that you need to know to not just get yourself prepared and get on the trail, but to stay on the trail and get you to wherever your final terminus may be. All right, hikers, we're going to have some fun today. So not only are we going to review Montbell's Plasma 1000 down jacket, which, by the way, is one of the pieces of gear that I've had the most requests to do a review on, but we're going to do another comparison video. Not to beat around the bush, but we're going to get right into the most attractive spec, which is weight. This is why you're probably watching this video and why so many people are attracted to this jacket. This checks in at a very, very sick 4.8 ounces. You heard me right, 4.8 ounces. That 4.8 ounces also includes the stuff sack, which adds 0.2 ounces. Without the stuff sack, you're sitting at 4.6 ounces. Now, me personally, I wear a large. Mine checks in at 4.9 ounces without the sack and 5.1 ounces with the stuff sack. Now, this jacket compresses very, very well. So this is what Montbell's Plasma Down looks like in its stuff sack. To give you kind of an idea of what it compares to just like a regular bottle of water, it's about double the girth and it's about the same size. Now, I can take this and compress this further if I want, down to roughly about the size of a softball. Now, the other unique feature about Montbell's Plasma Down jacket is what is inside. What's inside of these baffles? It has 1,000 fill power X down. The higher the number, the less down that's needed to achieve the thermal profile. So this is how this jacket is able to get down to such a sick weight. So just how does the Plasma Down compare to some of the other industry-leading ultralight jackets? Well, the Ghost Whisperer, 800 fill. Now, what's important to a lot of people, this hiker included, is how they source their down. Montbell sources their down from waterfowl that's raised to meet the demands of the food industry. They never purchase down from operations that practice live plucking. The material that this jacket is made out of is a 7 denier nylon fabric. Montbell calls this fabric a ballistic airlight nylon. One thing to keep in mind about this jacket, although the material that it's made out of, this ballistic airlight nylon, is very strong for the weight, Montbell clearly states on their website, due to the use of ultralight fabrics, these garments may require special care. You have to be careful with this. When you're hiking with it on, you got to make sure you avoid things like sticker bushes and twigs that are sticking out. So as you can see right here, this is an area that I actually did have some damage to my right sleeve, my right cuff. This is the work of a sticker bush. Now I want you to notice how they sew this jacket, this pattern. This pattern is used to promote downloft, but also it's used to be able to eliminate unnecessary stitching that they really don't need to keep this garment as light as possible and still give the warmth that you need. Now, this jacket comes in 3 different colors. The color that you see right here, this is primary blue. Then they have a black and a garnet. Now, there are 4 different sizes that you can get this jacket in, anywhere from small up to extra large. Now, the fit for this jacket is slim. If you're looking at doing lots of layering, I would encourage you to go up 1 size to be able to give yourself a little bit of extra space to fit all of those layers. Pros and cons, brief overview. First and foremost, most attractive feature, like I said earlier, is the weight. Nothing touches this, nothing to my knowledge. Second, it's highly compressible, as I showed you earlier. Thirdly, the weight to warmth ratio, I think, is really unmatched. And the last pro that I have, it's simple. Some folks might not look at that as a pro. I do. I'm a minimalist, and this is all I really need out there. The biggest con, you can see here with the minimalist design, there is not a pocket on this jacket. It's another way how they keep the weight down on this. This, for many people, will be a deal breaker. I understand that. Heck, it took a while for me to really get used to the notion of not having pockets in this. So you're going to have to get used to that if this is a jacket that you intend to use out there on a through hike or maybe on a section hike. Second con is there are no draw cords in the inside of the jacket, like you'll see with a lot of different jackets. It kind of sucks that you can't put this thing in a little pocket they made. Now that's going to add some weight, why they didn't put it in here, but there is no place for this to stuff itself inside of, like again a lot of the other ultralight jackets. The next con, this jacket is delicate. You can't beat the living crap out of it. She's delicate. You got to treat her like that and she'll take care of you. There's no hood on this jacket. It's my next con. For those of you, this might be another deal breaker. You need to have a hood. Now, if you're looking for a hood, Montbell does make something similar to this jacket. And lastly, price. This is $329 on Montbell. For some of you, that might seem like a great deal. For others, you're going to be like, there's no way that I'm going to pay $329 for something that doesn't have pockets, for something that doesn't have a hood, that you have to stuff in a stuff sack. I get it. This jacket, this is not for you. This is a minimalist jacket. So who's this jacket intended for? Well, the folks that I would recommend buying this jacket are the ones out there that are ultralight thru hikers, ones that are looking to cut ounces without sacrificing any sort of safety. I think this is a great jacket for that. Other thru hikers out there that are experienced with layering, you can get by, in my opinion, you can get by this jacket as a 3-season jacket. It's what I would use it for. Now this jacket is not for the hikers out there that are looking for all kinds of bells and whistles for their jacket. A lot of folks are going to be turned off because of just how minimalist that this jacket is. This jacket is also not going to be for the frugal hiker. A lot of hikers are not going to want to spend $329 on this. They can find some other reasonable down jackets for under $100. The Mountain Hardwear, first and foremost, weight. This checks in at 7.8 ounces. Now this does have a hood, okay? So it's adding some weight here in the hood, but they also have a version without the hood that checks in at 7.4 ounces. That's still 2.6 ounces heavier than the medium Plasma down. Material is made out of ripstock nylon, 7D by 10D, and the fill is 800 fill, which is still good. Now, like I said, this has all the bells and whistles. It's got hand warmers on both sides. You can stuff the entire jacket in one of the pockets and zip it shut, so you don't need to have a stuff sack. And it does have drawstring inside to be able to tighten up and eliminate some of those extra drafts. Now going back to the material on the Ghost Whisperer, it's more durable than the Plasma down. So you can be a little bit more careless with this jacket. I personally wouldn't be. Now the cuffs between the Plasma and the Ghost Whisperer, the elastic on the Montbell actually is, in my opinion, a little bit better than that of the Ghost Whisperer. Has a little more give. Now this jacket has a extra large size, which the Montbell does not. And this has a few more options for colors. Now you can get some older models of the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer, if you can still find them, for different colors and for cheaper. You can find some good deals. Cost of this jacket checks in at $350. So this is more expensive than Montbell's. Now some folks are more inclined to spend the money on the Ghost Whisperer just because it's got more bells and whistles. They like having the hood feature, stuffing in the sack, you know, all of those things that a lot of hikers are looking for. And it's still a really light jacket. The last thing I'll say about this jacket, this is a medium, and it probably fits me about as snug as my Montbell, but that is a large. This is more of a regular fit compared to the slim fit on Montbell. You can really stick to whatever your size is and be able to layer back up. Between these two jackets, I think for the folks out there that aren't looking for that minimalist approach, but have no problem with spending $300 to $400 on a ultralight jacket, this is probably going to be your jacket. I think you're gonna be very, very happy with the Ghost Whisperer. I've been very, very happy with this jacket. All right, let's talk about Patagonia's Micro Puff hoodie. This jacket is a little different because it is a synthetic jacket, not like the Ghost Whisperer or the Plasma down. So this is a jacket that, if in the event that you do get wet, it's going to still be able, the insulation's still going to be able to keep you warm. Now since Patagonia came out with the Micro Puff hoodie, they discontinued the Patagonia ultralight down jacket, which is right behind me. It's my first down jacket, ultralight down jacket that I bought. I used on the Appalachian Trail, but they don't sell that anymore because of this jacket. This jacket checks in, again, remember this is a synthetic jacket, it checks in at 9.3 ounces, which is 4.5 ounces heavier than the Montbell. Now, if you got the version without the hood, which is just the Patagonia Micro Puff, that checks in at 8.3 ounces. So you can save some weight by taking the hood off. Now, what they use to fill this jacket with the insulation is what makes this jacket so special. It's made out of 100% Pluma Fill insulation that offers the warmth and packability of your down jackets, but with the warmth to wet performance of synthetic. So basically, it's got all of the advantages of the down jacket, and really with the weight of this, it's playing hardball with a lot of these down jackets. Now, this jacket is a large, and this by far is the most relaxed fit of the three jackets. I could layer a lot in here. As a matter of fact, I could probably even go down a size if I really wanted to. So the rest of the features on here, besides the hood, it does have your hand warming pockets, and everything stuffs into the left pocket. So you don't need a stuff sack for this one. And the inside, it's actually got two inner pockets. Now, these are really deep. I can almost go up to my elbow. Well, not really, but I can fit a lot in there. I usually put like my iPhone or something that I want it to stay warm and next to my body, but you got one on each side. Now, there is no drawstring for this jacket. Now, I do enjoy, I really like the fit of the hood. It does not obstruct the field of vision for me when I've used it. So I actually really enjoy just the overall fit of this jacket. Now, this jacket comes in 6 different colors, and sizes range from extra small to extra, extra large. So you do have some more versatility and flexibility with different sizes and different colors. The cost of this jacket comes in at $299. So of the 3 jackets here, the Micro Puff hoodie is the cheapest at $299. Now, which of these down jackets am I going to bring with me on my backpacking trips? Well, I've used all of these, and I think all of them are great options, and I think that there's a fit for every person. But me personally, I'm going with the Plasma 1000 down. You can't beat the weight, 4.8 ounces. It's half of the weight of my Micro Puff hoodie and 3 ounces lighter than the Ghost Whisperer. Yeah, I really miss having hand warmers, hand pockets in there. I can get by with it stuffing in its own sack or finding something else to stuff it in. So that's not a deal breaker for me. And honestly, on my jackets, I personally have never really used the hood when I'm out there in the backcountry. If it's cold, I usually have my fleece hat on. So the only thing I really had to get adjusted to and learn how to live without is the pockets. I love this jacket. I'm going to continue to bring it out there. I mean, again, I still can't believe that this thing weighs under 5 ounces. It just blows my mind. And I've worn it for 12 months now. I can wear this thing and bring this thing on all 3 seasons of backpacking conditions for myself. So the Montbell Plasma 1000 down is my winner. Now, in the spirit of full transparency, I did not pay for this jacket with my own money. Montbell did send me this jacket. I did not guarantee a review, nor are they paying me to do this review. Everything I talked about in this video are my own thoughts, my own opinions, just like every other video that I do. The other 2 jackets, I did pay for these with my own money. If this video was any help in any way, shape, or form, give me a thumbs up. It just tells me to keep making content like this. I would love to hear from you. What is your ultralight down jacket that you bring with you? Is there a jacket that I didn't talk about in this video? Throw them below in the comments. Tell us why. If you guys haven't had a chance yet to check out my merch shop, make sure you do so. We got everything from classic t-shirts to hoodies to tank tops to a new tri-blend t-shirt that is made of polyester as well. If there's something that you feel would be extremely valuable to learn about, or maybe a different piece of gear that you'd like to hear about that you know I have, throw that below in the comment section as well. That's all for me. I'll see you guys next Sunday.